Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So I'm working on a drawing to sell at my art booth. I did find out that the art fair is going to be in April, so it'll be at the end of April. And I've got plenty of time to work on these drawings, so I don't have to stress, and that's really good. So today I am doing a redraw of my Lotus frog from 2024. When I was doing my 200 drawing prompt book, I had this really cute idea because the prompt was Lotus, to do a lotus on the back of a frog. And I took a picture of the sketch and I pulled it into Medibang. And as I was staring at it, I was like, okay, so the drawing is cute, but it could be so much better, and a whole, year has gone by since I drew this thing, and I feel like I can really knock this out of the park. So I wanted to do a redraw and do a totally new design and see what I could come up with. I was looking at pictures of different frogs to try to get some inspiration, and I really liked the big fat round ones, and I was like, maybe I should do a big round frog, a little chunky boy. So I was like, okay, I kind of got an image in my head. This is like how I want to do this. So I open Medibang and I just start sketching, and I draw this round frog, and he's facing away from the camera, which is totally different from the original sketch because he's facing towards you in the original sketch. And I still wanted the lotus on its back. I think this revised lotus looks so much better than the original, and I'm really proud of how the flower turned out. I really wanted just to knock this whole thing out of the park, so I gave it 110% from start to finish. With him facing away from the camera, you're able to see the side of his tummy, and I decided to make it look like the lotus flower was tied to him. So I drew like a little bow and some stem ropes over on the left side of him, and I wanted to give him a little butt. He's got a cute little tushy. A little shiny butt. I think little butts are cute. So who doesn't like a butt? I wanted to add some mushrooms, so I drew some of those, and I tried to make him look a little bit out of the box, a little psychedelic. And I did like the original flower from the sketch, so I did keep that. I just, moved it around. And there's a little rock on the left side. It was looking a little blank, and I love bugs. I'm a huge nerd, so I decided to draw a moth, like a big fluffy moth on the little frog's snoot. And I drew a little rubber ducky isopod at the bottom left corner by the rock. And that's essentially the drawing, When it came to coloring, I decided to do cell shading. And I didn't want to do just 2 cells. I wanted to amp it up and give it some depth. So I tried to do 3 to 4 cells throughout the piece, just to really make it visually appealing, I mostly chose soft colors. There are certain parts of it where I chose more vibrant colors just to kind of break it up a little bit. Like the mushroom is brighter. Well, it's probably the brightest thing in the whole piece is the tops of the mushrooms, because they're like a red color, like a berry red, and like lavender purples on the spots. I love hearts, so I added like a little secret heart inside of the big mushroom, And then there's a little heart over there by the moth because she loves the frog. She loves him so much, and she's blushing, and it's so cute. I'm just so proud of how this turned out. I really think that the redraw turned out better than the original. And I'm like really proud of myself for thinking out of the box and trying to be creative and hoping that I drew something that maybe somebody would want to buy, you know? I think that's the biggest challenge that I'm facing right now with coming up with drawing ideas is, will someone want to buy this, you know? And how much would someone want to spend on this? And because I've never sold my art outright before, like, yes, I've done commissions here or there, and that's a little different. But like selling something that's already been made, it's like, are people gonna like it? You know, are they gonna like my artwork? And I think it would be a huge letdown for me if I spend all this money on prints and nobody wants to buy any of the prints, and then I'm out all that money, which is always a risk whenever you're selling anything that you've made. But I'm just a little insecure about it. I don't know. But I think this one's fine. Like, surely someone's gonna want to buy this cute little frog. I mean, people love frogs, right? I don't know. And he's got a little juicy booty. So, yeah. So anyway, that's the piece. In other news, I went to a weight loss clinic last week and had a consultation, and we talked about lots of different options for weight loss. And the doctor said that she didn't want to put me on a diet pill because it's a stimulant, because I'm already on a stimulant for my ADHD, and she didn't think that it would mesh well together. So she wanted to put me on Ozempic, which is a once a week shot. And I was like, you know, let's do it. You know, I said, like, I've been trying to count calories, and I'm having a really hard time because at 1,500 calories a day, I'm just always hungry. You know, I'm so tired of my stomach hurting because I'm hungry, and it feels like my stomach isn't shrinking, and I'm just kind of, you know, willing to do whatever it takes to lose the weight. So she thought that would be a good fit for me, and Ozempic has a really high success rate. And she said, just be aware you're going to get like really nauseous. So I'm going to go ahead and order you some like nausea medication. And I was like, okay. But I've been on it for a week and I haven't felt nauseous yet. So, I mean, I feel fine, you know, like it doesn't feel like anything. I will say it's definitely working on curbing my appetite. Like, goodness, it's like I'm never hungry, and that's such a weird feeling to go from always hungry to never hungry, and I have to remind myself to eat. And because I'm taking this seriously, like, I've been making sure to eat healthy food choices, something that would have never filled me up, you know. So now I'm eating like broccoli and cauliflower and baby carrots and hummus and jello. I bought some of those low calorie snacks that are like these little shortbread, these tiny shortbread snacks that are like 70 calories per package. I've been making sure to buy low calorie stuff. Like, I bought like hot pickles. They're only 5 calories per pickle. I bought ramen, but I made sure to buy a package of ramen that had only 300 calories per package versus the competitors, which had like 500 to 600 calories a package. So that way, when I am eating, I'm making sure I'm eating something that's low calorie, and I'm getting used to retraining my body and taking advantage of the not being hungry thing, and just retraining my body to eat these healthy foods. Drinking a lot of water. I do drink a lot of tea. I'll say that. But I went from eating fast food every single day with soda to I went an entire week without any fast food at all. I will say, like, I've had a couple of sodas, but it's not like what it was. It's not like I'm drinking, 100 ounces of soda a day. It's not like that. It's like I might have a soda every other day, and it's like one soda, but I'm mostly drinking tea and water. And in the last week, I've already lost 3 pounds. So that was really uplifting and made me feel good. And I'm giving myself a year and a half to get down to my goal weight, which is 145 pounds. I'm currently 250 pounds. Well, as of today, I'm 247 because I've lost 3 pounds. But any case, I'm trying to think of it in the long term. And I asked the doctor, I said, so what happens when I hit my goal weight? I said, do I just get off the shot? And she said, well, the good thing is that the shot is not addictive. So you're not going to have any withdrawals. She said, you need to utilize this time wisely. And like I said previously, retrain your brain to eat smaller portions and healthier choices. She said, so either A, you can at that point lower your dosage so that you're maintaining using just the shot alone, or B, get off the shot completely and just do it on your own, and you will have the tools and the knowledge to be able to do it, And I was like, okay. So that's kind of what's been going on recently, is trying to focus on the weight loss. And another good thing about not eating fast food every day is we're saving so much money. I mean, I was probably spending $100 a week on fast food, and the shots are not covered by my insurance. So they're $140 a month, plus $60 a month for the checkups. So with the money I'm saving from not buying fast food, it's going towards paying for this expense. And then the extra is going to be just pure savings. And Luke and I had talked about taking a chunk of the money each month that we're not spending on anything and setting it aside. So hopefully next year we could afford to buy a bigger house. So that's the goal, saving money, try to lose weight, buy a big house. And we'll see if we can make it happen, and I'm really excited about that. But yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments, do you like the new frog better, or did you like the old sketch better? Yeah. All right. Well, I will catch you on the next one. See ya.